indictments have been filed against former U.S. President Donald Trump. These indictments amount to a total of 91 felony counts across 4 jurisdictions. The former president is one of 19 defendants charged in a massive RICO indictment alleging conspiracy to overturn the outcome of the 2020 presidential election.
All of the people indicted by a Georgia grand jury for alleged election interference have now been processed at the Fulton County Jail. That includes former President Donald Trump, who was arrested, fingerprinted, and photographed last night in Atlanta.
Despite the mounting allegations, he has pleaded not guilty to all 91 charges.
I believe it's a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election.
It was earlier this year when it all began. On March 30th, former President Trump was indicted on criminal charges by a New York City grand jury, making him the first current or former president in American history to face prosecution.
We have major breaking news, indeed historic breaking news right now.
Good evening. We're coming on the air a bit earlier than usual because of breaking news at this hour. A grand jury here in New York City has just handed up an indictment against former President Donald Trump, making him the first former president in U.S. history to face criminal charges. This, of course, is unprecedented.
Trump was in shock following the indictment while speaking to supporters at a rally.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
After turning himself over to law enforcement, he was then arrested and processed inside of a New York City courthouse. Less than 60 days later, the former president received his second indictment.
Good afternoon. Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with felony violations of our national security laws, as well as participating in a conspiracy to obstruct justice.
And it didn't stop there.
The former president's third indictment takes center stage.
Trump is accused of being the head of a criminal enterprise that was part of a broader conspiracy to reverse the election. It remains to be determined if he will be found guilty.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. It is 10 o'clock Eastern. I'm Ana Cabrera reporting from New York, and today we will see a former president surrender at a county jail for the first time in history.
Regardless of everything that's happened, Donald Trump is still without question the favorite to win the 2024 Republican nomination.
We expect he'll be treated the same as his fellow co-defendants, booked, fingerprinted, and photographed for a mugshot.